Hey guys, back with the music area case. Still have the Epiphone Les Paul SL in it. I'll show it off just to prove it. There it is, no new damage since the last test. Still cracking the headstock, but hasn't given away yet. Last test I was dropping amps on it. Now I'm going to do kind of like a United Airlines test on it. I'm going to throw it as far as I can in my backyard anyways, and see if it survives. I've got a couple GoPros set up back here to capture the action, and here we go. I'm gonna throw it that way as far as I can towards the grill, and I'll measure how far it went and then check it out. I think I'm gonna, how would the airline throw it is my question. You'd like grab it. I'm afraid to have it land on the headstock, but that's the reality of what the airline would do, I think. Let's see how this turns out. Let's go see what happened. I'd say that was a good 15 feet, 12 to 15 feet, something like that. No new damage, as far as I can tell anyways. All still looks the same. Every time I do this, it kicks up a bunch of lint in the case, and there's just more lint on the guitar. All right, let's do a couple more just to be safe. All right, another toss down range. Maybe this time I'll go like over my head or something. That was a pretty good toss and drop, I'd say. Hopefully I got the camera on reverse. Hopefully I'm getting the shots I need. They worry about that headstock just popping off if it hits just right, but so far so good. This thing is really passing all the normal abuse kind of tests, which makes me think we're gonna have to do some really fun extreme tests to get this guitar to break. All right, we'll do one more. Three's a charm, right? Okay, let's give it a shot. Maybe this time I'll toss it butt first and get it to maybe like tumble. I wanted it to kind of like somersault, but oh well. I'm starting to get areas on the case where the case is getting roughed up. There's a little bit of wear, like on the edges of the zipper and stuff like that. It happens when you throw things around, I suppose. It's all still there. Man, I think I could do that somersault a little bit better. Let's try one more time. Maybe I can get a really far toss on this thing too. I'll back up through the yard a little bit farther. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna put all my power into that handle with the back and see if I can get this thing to go really far. the headstock hit the slide over here. Oh man. We'll see. I gotta say, this has been a fun one. It feels fun throwing this around. I can see why United Airlines workers like to do this. It all makes sense now. Oh, what happened? A string jumped. 2 strings jumped. The G and the B string jumped out of their nut slots. But other than that, oh shoot. Oh, here we go. That's a big crack. Hitting the slide did something big to this neck. It's still holding on there, but if this thing wasn't delicate before, I think the next test should definitely take it out of commission. That is pretty rough. I would really doubt that this guitar tunes up in this condition. Oh man! This is the most fun I've ever had damaging a guitar, I'll say that. Yeesh. Alright, well, there's still more tests to do with this thing. If this pops off, maybe I'll glue it back on and we'll do some more extreme tests to keep testing the body. But man, that was pretty rough. It was already cracked. The headstock of the case hit the slide on its way down, and that was a finishing move if I've ever seen one. If you want to continue to donate to the charity we are attached to with this, that's going to send money to a kids camp when this thing does finally get all the way destroyed, go follow the link down below here. Like, subscribe, dislike, leave us nasty comments, call me a snake, I can handle it, and support the channel through the Patreon link. All right, later guys.